What's up, man? We here with Cruddy Murda. What's up, man? How you been? How you been feeling lately?
Cool, man. What's up? What you doing, man?
Nah, we good, man. First and foremost, before we start out with anything, like Cruddy Murda, that sounds like, that's a very interesting name to come up with. You know, like how did that name first come about? It's just something that you was called, or just like a name that you was given?
Nah, like they call my way paradise. You know, they call it Cruddy Islands. You know.
Yeah, Cruddy Island.
They call
that's from like a show?
Nah, they gave us the name Cruddy, so we just called it Cruddy Islands.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And my man gave me the name Murda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then you put it together.
Yeah,
Cruddy Murda. Dang, was that come about like did that come about like right before you started making music, or that was like a childhood thing?
Oh nah, I got the name Murda like in like 2014, 15.
Mm-hmm. And ever since then, you just been going with that.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you been putting on for the area like crazy, man. You know, you've been really painting a picture for the area. Like, you know, what's been the drive? Like, what's been the drive?
Man,
cause you putting out crazy. I'm gonna cut you off, but you putting out crazy work. You know, like, you know, it's a lot. You know, it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? So what's been the drive lately?
I ain't gonna lie. You ever heard of Smacky? You got hit. My man Smacky used to be rapping. He from my way. You know?
Big Smack.
Nah, his name's Smacky.
Oh, just Maggie?
Smacky.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar.
You gotta look him up, but he was just like doing numbers out here, like and he got hit.
You seen that? Yeah, you seen that?
Yeah.
You seen what he could do in that kind of, you know,
but he's still alive though. He's still alive.
Oh, for all, he's still rapping? Oh,
nah, he about to be back though. He about to be back.
Oh, okay, like in more like you saying like in the music scene type.
Yeah, like he about to be back rapping. You know, he had to go through rehab.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing right now.
Oh, okay.
But you know, he be telling me keep going and all that. So that's what be really, you know.
Yeah, motivating. Yeah, you definitely gotta keep going. It's a lot of, you know, big things, you know, in the future for you. Are you like are you originally from the DMV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
From Northeast Paradise.
So like, when did you first, like, being from out there, like when did you first pick up a mic?
Like I was always around that shit. Like I play around with my mind or something. Like you know me, sir. Like I be dead or something. But I first really like real loud, like made my first real song 2019.
Dang. Was that like 2 years? Was that a year and a half? 2 years ago? So I think the first song I ever we ever ran across, you know, you me myself personally, was Go Time. You know, that was about a year. You know, about a year.
2020.
Yeah, that's kind of so. And then, you know, I ran across it, and then before that, but like Go Time, you know, when I first like seen, I was like, who I'm saying, he got a whole different flow than like in the whole Picasso thing. You know, that's completely different. Like you had you added a brand to your whole thing. You know, which is dope. Like, so what would you say, like, generation of music would you say influenced you the most? Like, what generation of hip hop, you know, like influenced your music the most?
Like probably like that Chief Keef all that, you know.
Yeah, damn, that's probably because he did create like a big wave, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I used to listen to. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's what I used to be listening to back in the day, like.
So like because you know some artists like they'll say like they're influenced by like, you know, like the '90s, you know, and things like that. Nah. He said I ain't been back that old.
Nah, who you tell, man?
That's a boy. Yeah. Shit, like, so I know you been getting buzzed, you know, like, you know, ladies and all that come around, everything come around, like, you know, so like, how you been handling that situation? You know, how you been handling everything, like ladies, everything, you know what I'm saying, like.
You know, you gotta just do. You know, I'm gonna do shit to the best of my ability. Man. You know what I mean, man? You know
Man, what? So what are things you learn? Like, what are some things that you learn? I would say in the music world, you know, and just you know, being in in the rap game and things like. What are some things you learn that you could say benefited to your personal life?
Like I've been around. It brought me around more people.
Yeah.
So I know like more I mean, how can I put this? Like I've been around more and different people, so I learned more little shit. Like I been around different stuff now. And no funny, like they treat you different, like so no funny. So I realized, see, like you know, I see, like I could tell now, like when they see niggas, like you know what I mean, when they on some swimming shit or something.
Okay. Yeah, that's that's like, you know, that's an important, you know, factor you brought out. You know, like people, you know, when you start getting to a level, you know, like you growing, you know what I'm saying, keep growing, people definitely are gonna look at, you know what I'm saying, look at you different. That's just, you know, that's kind of what comes with it, you know. And like speaking of that, when people around your area, you know, youth and things like that, you know, see you, like, do you know, do they see a lot of motivation out, you could say, in your area? Like, do a lot of people in the area look up to you now, you could say?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of the youngers around that way be looking up to me.
Yeah, you know? Like, what do you usually tell them, like, in just in general, like, when they, you know, they, like, some say they come to you, like, Cruddy, you know, like, what are some things that you tell you know, the young ones, like,
I tell them get on that zone, man, you know me?
Like,
you know me? I be telling them they gotta stay in school, man, this shit ain't, you know me?
Speaking of school, so like that was actually something I was gonna ask you, you know, later on. Like, speaking of school, did you, like, you know, do you, like, you know, I'm not sure if you're in school right now, you know, but like, cause you have a lot going on, so I don't know if you know the time, like, do you plan on going to school in the future, or how do you go about that? Cause I know, like, I most likely know the answer to, but like, you know, some people.
I ain't gonna lie though. Look, I got my diploma.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, see.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like, they just like. They let me walk across the stage. I ain't gonna lie, they let me walk across.
Did you feel you deserved to walk across the stage?
Yeah, I made it through you hear me? But nah, like, they was fucking with me though, cause I went to Dunbar like my 9th through 11th, and my last year I went to HD, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I ain't like it, cause I ain't, they you know what I mean? Ain't that been no problem or nothing. So. They let me go though. Right. Let me walk all that stage.
You got, you know, you had the comments, you know, you did what you had to do, you know, get out there, you know, it's paying off, cause, you know.
School really easy for real.
You just got, you know, you really just got.
Especially, like, a man like me, like, I'ma go in there and do what I gotta do, and I'm dying, you hear me? Yeah. It's bitches in school. That's why I be saying. It's bitches in school. I ain't gonna
make a nigga come to school.
Make a nigga go to school. I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm trying to see who's doing it. Who ain't trying to go straight home. You know, who trying to leave that. You know?
That's funny. That's crazy, man. Like, so that's funny that you said that. So, like, where did the whole I kind of, you know, I feel like I mentioned that already, but where did the whole Picasso thing come from? Like, cause that's something I see that you brand, you know, like, it's kind of like a brand that was created, you know, throughout your music. Now I see that it's like, you know, it's really like, you know, Picasso. Like, you know, if you say that word, you know, a lot in the area, you know, like, people are gonna, you know, it's gonna kind of remind them of, you know, Cruddy Murda. So, like, where did that whole Picasso thing come from?
Cause, like, you really painting pictures, like I'm making it. I'm like for people who can't really see this shit, like, you know what I mean, I'm just like signing and trying to make them see it, like, you know what I mean, see that shit, you know what I mean, cause, you know, I be coming, man, you know what I mean, putting paint where it ain't, man.
It's crazy. So I see you got, you know, the songs out, you know, with a few artists, you know, and, you know, like, so, like, in the future, is there any, you know, artists that, you know, you would like to work with, like, and also, like, I also see you did a song with Money Mar, you know. How did that? I also want to ask, how did that collab come about? Did you guys, like, grow up with each other, or you guys?
Nah, I met Mar on Cali, like. One time when we shot back out when I first shot that out Cali, that gun out Cali, John with me and Jim. That's when I first met him. We got to go to the strip club, and we ran into each other. Okay, that nigga thought I was Lil TJ when he first seen me. I swear to God.
Hey, that's crazy. When I first. Hey, it's funny, bro. When I was like, bro, that's crazy, because, like, I gotta see you and Lil TJ in the room, bro. I gotta see y'all in the room. I gotta see where's the difference. I lie to you not, bro.
I swear to God, that nigga real look. We
smack
I already knew
Murda.
I had already knew Murda, so when we pulled up and meet him and shit in front of Jump, we realized that nigga was just looking at me, just like, he like, man, the fuck fuck y'all got a little TJ with y'all? So I'm like, man, this nigga burned out. He realized that was that name.
What? Crazy, man. So, like, is there any other artists in the future you like to work with?
Well, like, damn, you know, like...
I would say, like, in a global perspective. Like, not even further, just, you know, outside the area.
Well, I'll do a song, man. I ain't gonna lie, I can do a song. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to do a song with Baby or something, you know?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a vision, man. That's gonna be that would be like a very that would be like a very different collab, you know. And what's that?
You know, Baby want 100
Yeah. So like I know a lot of people, you know, a lot of you know, people like in general, you know, emphasize like the importance of making it out the hood, you know, and things like that, you know, and you know, and you know, moving out the hood and things like that. Like, is that something you plan on doing, or like, or I could say like, or is that something you would say you feel more comfortable, or you've already made that adjustment, or like, would you say that's kind of where you feel, you know, like I would say like say, you know, like just comfortable and say, you know, things like that, like, or
I don't know, no question, like moving out, getting out the hood. That's where everybody's trying to do. Niggas ain't trying to be in there for whatever nigga already did that shit.
Most definitely. So then, like, if it's somewhere else that you you know, see yourself, you know, like I'll say like living in the, you know, like staying, you know, or like somewhere, where would you be like a dream, you know, like a dream, or just somewhere you wanna, you know, live that you see yourself like, that you like, or that
I live in. I ain't gonna lie, I moved to Cali, or I ain't gonna lie, I even moved to Cali or Atlanta.
That's kind of what's it called? That's kind of like
I moved to Miami too, even up there.
Yeah. Those are also good marketing places for, you know, for like an artist as well to, you know, to continue growing his brand and things like that, you know. So like, what are your you know, I would say like, you know, your future, you know, plans and for, you know, for the rest of the year or in general, like as far as like business and music.
I'm about to drop this merch. I'm about to drop a tape though. I'm about to drop a 9 tape, man. Sneaky about to drop a tape too, so I'm gonna have like 2 more tapes drop.
Sneaky Band, that's definitely that's that's your brother, right? That's right.
Yeah, that's my bro, man. You know, he likes my twin, man.
I see it. Definitely see I got a couple songs out. Need some numbers, man. But yeah, man, Cruddy. So it's like, what's something you know you would tell your fans and the people, you know, watching and listening right now. You know, what's something, you know, you would tell them just in general. Like, let's say it could be motivational, it could be anything that you would tell, you know, people watching right now.
Man, I ain't dropping my best shit yet, yeah. So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
God.
Where could our you know our viewers and things like that go check out your music and on YouTube and Instagram and things
YouTube,
like that?
I got subscribe to my YouTube, Cruddy, Murda, all that shit the same. I'm on Spotify. I'm on iHeartRadio for the men in the jail. You know what I mean? You're in the jail, iHeartRadio. You know what I mean? I'm on everything.